Oh, goodness. Thank goodness. I was hoping this was going to work. I just tried to do this on my iPad and it said not streaming. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know. I'm literally in the back of my Dave's car. Hi, Susan. I probably won't be typing because I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but it's cold. And I've got 3 layers on top and only one on the bottom. So we shall see. How is everybody? Happy Saturday. Happy Easter Eve. Yeah, I should have like put tube socks on or something. It's cold. I think it's like 50. So I shouldn't be complaining, but it's colder than it was the other day. But I'm prepared. I got a blanket. I got gloves. I got lots of layers. And I figured my muscles left. They went to hit golf balls, and I think they did that purposefully so they didn't have to haul all this stuff in because Dave hauled it all to the car. So, you guys doing any creating today? I haven't done any yet. So, let me tell you a little bit about what happened. So, yesterday, my kids call it a rot day. It's a day where you do nothing. You just rot. That means hang out, lay on the couch, do nothing. And it was kind of rainy and icky. So I had time on my hands, so I was just perusing and I went on Craigslist, which I don't do very often. And I searched something and there was a sale that came up that said no pictures, nothing. It just said estate clean out, collector of many things, 300 books, children's books, cookbooks, beer can collection. Trying to think what else. And then it said junk journal kits, and I thought, well, gosh, that could be any range of things. So, um, 79 in New Jersey. That's awesome. I wish it was here. Uh, so I thought I got all excited, and I thought it was yesterday. So I said, Demi, do you want to go with me? There's only 1 hour left, and so she went to get ready. And then I'm like, wait a minute, it's tomorrow. It's not today. Par for the course. Is the wind? Do I have this? I have the microphone on my iPad, so hopefully it's not too the wind. You can't hear too much, but let me know if it's not the case. So I said, call that off, and I asked her to go. And I said, well, it starts at 9, and so I'm going to be there. We're leaving the house at 8, and she finally said to me, Mom, that's like a school day. I don't want to get up that early. So I said, okay, I have backup. Dave said he would go with me, which always works out really well because I usually pick things, he hauls it, and then he negotiates prices. So I'm like, see what they'll do on this or whatever. Um, so that's what we did. And we got there at 8:15. It was supposed to start at 9, and there was like two other cars there because I just think it wasn't very well advertised. And they had taken everything out of the house. So it was in a really nice driveway and into a garage. And they had everything. It was really clean. Everything was labeled and it was awesome. So we got there at 8:15. We were back home by 9 o'clock when it was supposed to start. And that was with a stop at the gas station. So I did some quick shopping for all you friends. So a lot of this stuff is going to come. I mean, not a lot of this because that's a lot, but some of the stuff will come on Tuesday and the following sales. I've already got some things set up for next Tuesday as well. But are you ready to get started on this? I'm going to start with what's right underneath my iPad, and I'm just going to use this to kind of keep this on. But I thought these were cool. There are 24 of them, and they're from 19, I think, 62 all the way to like 84. And they are gas station calendars. And every single day, there is information on here. So this person, Neva and Bud's anniversary, 12 years, ladies' aid, card party at the Herluffs. So had Kathy over while it served on a committee this evening. I just think these kind of things are really cool. And I think I've mentioned this before, but Dave said his dad used to do this, and my great grandma did this as well, and the kids' grandma did this. So it's cool to see like a lot of the kids' grandmas were like what the weather was because they were big farmers and that kind of thing, or what she made for dinner. I think that's really cool. Hey Terry. Hi Sierra. I'm a little pixelated. Yeah, I think it will come in and out. We're going to start with this box right here, and then I'll move it out of the way, and we'll just see what happens. So, and I've got some boxes down here to put things in, but this is nothing extravagant, but it's just stationery by Montauk. That brand sounds familiar, but it's just swans. And it says in here 35 sheets and 17 envelopes. So I think a lot of the stuff was like this whole box. I think she had marked maybe initially separately, and then I just said, well, see what she'll do for the whole box. I did the same with these back here as well. So this also not exciting, but it is a full box of glossy paper. You know, we can do some cool things with this. We got, I'll try to move faster, some vintage birthday wishes. What are these? This is not going to work with my, oh, here, these current notebooks. Can you guys see all right when I'm showing you? I'm trying to get these things that are look a little bit bigger. This looks like all. I'm gonna have to risk it. I'm gonna have to take off my gloves. This looks like a lot of baby stuff. There's some baby cards. Oh, these are cute. I think I probably like these because of the color. Oh, what's this? More cards. They look just like that. Oh, look at this one. How sweet is it? Do you guys like this? Is this fun to you? I figured I could carry it all downstairs and go through it, or I could just do it while I'm still in the car. What's this? Thank you, baby. Personalized thank you notes for baby presents. I'm not really sure exactly what that is, but yeah, so see, she had a price on just this bag of pair, or maybe that was from something else. I'm not really sure, but it is from Shein. And I was so busy shopping. I like to like interact and hang out with, you know, the folks and find out more about the items and such. But she was really busy, and oh, what is this? She was really busy, and so I didn't ask. Look at this, you guys. No way. It's got mushies on it. You know where this is going. In the kitschy side of the duplex. So this is a pocket for coupons, for notes. There's a notepad, and I think this may be a magnet. Mushroom magnet. Maybe not. I might be making that up. Oh no, I guess it's sewn on there. It's just supposed to add some three-dimensional. Oh, that's cool. And there's a little snail down there. Noteboard, it says. Well, that's cool. You guys can tell me what things you like the best. Oh boy, what's this? Plain paper. Here's something that looks fun. Holiday letters. A holiday message. Oh, these are cool. They have like a seal on them. That's cool. They just say different things. A holiday message, season's greetings, and then there's the envelopes that match. My OCD is going to kick in because this box is not all organized. There's some decoupage decals. Cute. Let's see if I can keep some of this back in there. Oh, here's a steno notebook. This is an oldie with some apples on it. And one that doesn't look quite so old. Ooh, girls, this is pink. Now that's cool. Yeah. Let's see if I can do the rest of this without. Bible lover scripture text stationery. That's kind of, this folio is cute. We could make that. Susan has a haul video. I need to go watch that. Hi, Tara. Oh my gosh, 2 times in 1 week. I'm a lucky girl. These look like someone has fussy cut these. Now, from what I can tell, when we get to the junk journal kits, I feel like she may have sold some of the kits, because I pulled one out to see like how many pages were in there, and an old map, and she had like a picture of everything kind of laid out and stuck inside. Well, at least the one that I pulled out. I don't know if they're all like that. Ooh, carbon paper. I have carbon paper. I need to get that out and play with it. I have not done that yet. Okay, so we got all of that. Well, this looks like happy planner stuff. Okay, it's going to get crinkly. Let me take it over here. This looks like all happy planner goodies. Like I said, I didn't look. I was just like, oh, this looks like junk. Yeah, it is. Let's just flip. Those. Oh, these haven't even been opened. For all those of you who love the happy planner goodies. Carpe diem. Seize the day. So some calendars. That's cool. All right, then I'm going to pull this one out, put it up by my garage, and oh, this is by Birds, Fern, Bissell, Pete Illustrated. What do you think this is all about? Has anybody ever seen that? You know, Bissell, no, that's Beastle. That makes like the old cardboard, the big things for holidays, you know, like Easter, Thanksgiving. Oh, this is pretty. So she must have been the artist. Those are gorgeous. Cool. What else? We only got a couple more things in here. Oh, cool. This is a aviation. Oh, I could use this as a journal. And like I said, I don't think what is this? Cut and paste. Cut and paste what? Easy cut and paste patterns. I don't think she charged me. What? I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Oh, these are cool. These would be good for that shopping journal that you guys voted on for me to do. By the way, those we chose 5 of those journals to finish, and they quickly expanded to, I think, 7, because I found 2 more, and I was like, well, as long as I'm doing this one, I might as well do this. So there's that. This is PC and letters from Japan. Ooh. Maybe it's pictures. Okay, I'm not going to be able to sit like that for long. Are they stuck in there? Here we go. So there's some postcards. Hold on, I'll get to something that's interesting. Oh, these are all airmail on like the rice paper. That's cool. I don't know how old these are. From the Taipei Hilton, 1978. Is it getting, we'll just go until it gets too, if it gets too annoying, just tell me. Just say, it's getting annoying. Let me see if I can pull it a little bit close. Well, no, if I do that. See, the house is behind here, so I probably need to be closer to that. I mean, I don't want to annoy you guys with all the, if it's glitching. One more thing. Ooh, these look like, these are plates, book plates from an old book. All right. See, now on my iPhone, it looks perfect. On my iPad, it's glitchy. And that's what happens on our live sales too. Like if it's on my laptop, it's usually pretty good. But then on the iPad, it kind of glitches. All right, we're gonna get to this one. So I think she had all of these like initially per picture, and I think it said like $1 a picture or $2 for the cabinet cards. And then she just bundled it, and I think she asked me like, how much do you think would be fair, and she just gave me one price for all of it. This is all farm pictures. I mean, I won't put you through all this. Let's see. Let's look at a couple of. Oh, this looks like a diploma. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. From Clemmy High School. Clemmy is in North Iowa. Somebody's diploma. Whoa. That was almost a catastrophe. And you know what? I got some extra storage too, because that came with all the boxes. One of them is a vintage picnic basket or lunch tin. These look like they're from the 60s. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I thought it'd be more fun than me just doing this all by myself. Oh, look at her. That's really pretty. The class of 52. And this one would be easy to take apart, take her out, and then use this for something. Hi, Angela. It's great to see you. How you doing? I'll just try to pull a couple of these out. Like I said, I didn't look at anything before I did this. Oh, Oklahoma. So playbill for that. But there's lots of, ooh, here's something interesting we might want to look at. Now, it just went out of my head, but stereotype cards, right? I don't know what that is, so we'll skip that one. These are cool. Good for you, Angela. You should. Look at this little guy. These are super cute. And the neat thing about these is if you don't want, oh, this one's in bad shape, but if you don't want to use the whole thing, you can cut them in half. Some ships. Let's see. See if there's anything else really. Uh-oh. Girl down. She fell off the ladder. So these are neat. That's a pretty cool thing. I'm also not guaranteeing that like some little neighborhood child might come over here and start shooting the breeze with me. Oh, look at this. Oh, and this. These are adorable. And it's got all of their names on the back. Hey, Carrie. This must be a Thanksgiving. Oh, Kansas Day program, because there's the Jayhawk behind it. Very cool. I mean, this is just kind of menagerie of everything in this little box, but you're going to see a lot of this stuff coming your way. Let's see, I can't see anything else that's without digging deep. There's a puppy. All right, let me show you this, because I can just show you one, and then you can kind of get the gist. Let me put these over here. All right. This is the one I opened up. And so this is what I'm saying is I think she might have sold these, but she took a picture of everything that was in it. And I just pulled this one out and estimated. I mean, I did a count and then kind of, but there's over 300 pieces just in this one pack. So I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, it's neat to see how somebody else puts these together. So these will all be coming to a live sale. Pretty awesome. But I ended up with 1, 2, 3 of these full. See, she did that on. Very cool. Let's just see. Did she do it? Yeah, every one of them. Look at that one. So wait. So I don't know how many there are here, but there's a lot. So let's look at some of this stuff that, a few things I'm going to keep. I bought this for, so I collect Radco ornaments. This is a Bradford novelty from 2004. So it's not terribly old, but I have these and or not these, but Radco and what Old World Christmas, I think it is. Now, do I put these on my tree? I have a cat, so normally not, but I think they're super sweet. She had 2 of them, and they were each $5. There was a lot of vintage Christmas there, and by a lot I mean mostly like vintage glass ornaments. But I have a lot of those, and the ones that they had were like they wanted $4 or $5 a piece, and so I was like, "Give me the paper. I'm interested in that." All right, this is all books. Let's look in here first, and then we'll do. I got this for the. It has not been used, and it has the washcloth with it. They're by Dundee. It's just got yellow roses, but I'm going to use that in the Belle Rose side of the duplex. Excited about that. Okay, Carrie's here, right? And Sierra. Wait for it, girls. You know what I'm going to be bringing. Should save this for like one of the favorites, though. Yep. Lots and lots of vintage rickrack. There was one that was really cool. I didn't look at all of them, but there were some stragglers, and so I stuck them in there with them. Let me see if I can find. Yes, this one. I've never seen this one before. Prudence. Have you guys seen that one? I just think it's gorgeous. Yeah, this was also pretty neat. I've never seen those. I thought that was cool. Let's see if there's. Oh, look at these. But this one says, geez, this girl was organized. 13 seam bindings, 13 seam regular bindings, 4 binding lace, 7 bias tapes, 28 rickracks, and 52 total. Wow. Look at these sparkly ones. I know, right? Who doesn't need rickrack? We all need it in their lives. So a lot of this is going to come to the live still too, because I have a rickrack display thing, and I don't know, maybe it was antique, it was definitely vintage, and it's full. So you all get some stuff. Now, like, I need more of these tickets, but I buy them every time I see them because I love to make bundles, and it's fun to see all the pretty colors together. And I didn't have this color, so I got those. And then this, I think it's called strapping tape. I don't know. Does anybody know? You see how it's got the lines in it? But I don't know. This just screamed like it's adhesive. It's not carpet tape. Maybe. No, it can't be carpet tape. I don't know. Whoops. I don't know what it is. But I thought this would be really cool to make, whether it's fabric or just scrap jelly rolls, and then you can stick it right on your page if you want, or you could back it to something else and then use it. Leave no rickrack behind. You got the hashtag. That's right, Carrie. And I have to tell you, I know my trunk is full, but I left a lot of stuff behind. There was a lot more. Like I said, they said there was over 300 books, and there were more boxes of ephemera and maps and all kinds of things. I also have a hard time leaving behind tins, especially tins that are full of sewing stuff. So there's a Sewing Susan. Oh no, this is a Happy Home needle book. But my mom is making a lamp for Mo for her apartment, and I have a whole bunch of wooden spools, but there was a lot of these that still had the thread on them, and so I thought these would be perfect. And then there was one other thing I thought was kind of cool. Well, that's kind of neat. Where is that thing? Maybe it's in a different. And then there's some thread that's like newer, which I will just use. So, and there's green and yellow, which I don't have much of at all. So I was excited about that. It's just full of sewing notions. Um, the interesting thing is that with this sale, first of all, Dave even said too, I do not want to stand in line. I said, I hope there's not too many people here. You don't know what to expect. Dave's like, that gives me anxiety. And I'm like, I know. But I think the whole time we were there was one couple, two or three dudes. And so I'm sure they were looking for certain things. Like the couple was looking at some old books and car manuals. And then, like I said, they advertised some things like antique and vintage car fender parts. I don't know. And a beer can collection. So there was, I'm sure they weren't looking for ephemera. Dave bought one thing, a brand new Stanley cup. And then he got it home and he's like, I'm not going to use that because I don't like to drink out of a straw. And I'm like, well, why did you buy it? But whatever. Let me show you the other sewing thing. So this was a Keen box. I think this is the one. Yes, it is. And this I have a video coming up pretty soon where I did some new things with the button cards. And so now, of course, I'm addicted to them. But this I thought was really cool. And I don't know how old it is. It's got a barcode, so it has to be past the 70s. But it's just very cool. Here, let's see if I can put these up without spilling them all over. See if we can find some fun things. Oh, look at these. Those are pretty fancy for back in the day. I know you can't see them, but they're like pink and blue and green. And of course, there's some of these. Oh, these are neat, you guys. Look at that. Now that's packaging all day long. All right, bye, Carrie. Oh, Angela, great question. And Carrie, thank you for answering that. Yes, jelly rolls. And if you see them at the stores like new, they're very expensive. Just like they also call oh, what's the square ones called? I don't know why it's escaping me. Look at that. Charm packs. And it's just like a great big stack of different fabrics, like by one designer or whatever. Moda does a lot of them. And the jelly rolls are the same thing. They're long and skinny. But they're around $50 to $100 for one of those. So if you ever see something like that in the wild, and even if it's like, say, $17, even $25, it's a fraction of the cost that it would cost you if you went to buy it at the store. So that's a good deal. So be on the lookout for those. And you will find them sometimes. Okay. Goodness gracious. All right, there was a small amount of patterns. And I don't think as many of them are as old. But I don't know if it's just me. I can't leave these behind. That looks like that would go cute with my little Prairie Girls or Holly Hobby or Little House on the Prairie, huh? Yes, Terry, that's right. Look at those. So I think these, oh, look at this one. Beach Ready. So there's some cute ones in here. Let's see if there's anything that really stands out besides, oh, I like this one. This one's really cute too. I'm sure I had some of these outfits. Some of the rest of you can say, yep, me too. So these look like they're all children's. Well, that was a good deal. I like the children. Oh, no. This one's not. This is a really old. Simplicity. 19. No date. Oh, yeah. They don't put the Simplicity. No? Is it Simplicity that doesn't put the date on them? Anywho. Oh, look at this one. Last one. That girl looks cute. I do too, Terry. I just can't leave them behind. I have no idea how much she charged me for that. I'm kind of taking things out of this box because it's ripped on the corner, and it would be my luck that I tumble down the steps with it. So I'll just take most of this stuff out. I won't open all these up, but I should have probably looked at. These are from the 1960s. I love using these Jack and Jill magazines, and there's a lot. I mean, at least 20 of them. You guys like Jack and Jills? I think they're fun. That's heavy. There were a couple bags of books. I'm not sure why these were in the bags, but let's see what's in here. The Really, Truly Treasure Hunt. It's a treasure book. This one is a Rand McNally. Oh my gosh, look at that. The fireman in your life. That is precious. And then, oh, is this one with real animals? Sort of ish. It's kind of, what do they call that kind of image? Well, that was good. That's a good little find. So that one, and then this little nugget, The Adventures of Henry Rabbit. It's little tiny. You guys all still there? I'm trying to, this is from 1967. All right, those are cute. There's one more bag of books in here. And the rest of them, I think, are all single. Oh, and then let's see. I've got books, and then I got at the last minute. She had not rung up one of the boxes, and so I had to go back. I had to get more money. I did go over budget. I had a budget. I didn't go over a ton, but anywho, so I went back to pay, and as I was coming up to give her the money, I saw the real deal. I didn't look at it. I just picked it up and checked out. Dave said, I want that $10 back, the change from what he gave me. Well, he got $5 back. These are the little golden books, and these all have, well, I don't know if all of them do, but these have the records in them. So the Little Red Hen, Rumpelstiltskin, and this is why I bought it, for the Wizard of Oz, for my Wizard of Oz journal. But the rest are all coming to you. One piece of feed sack. There was a bunch. I mean, maybe somebody had got it. If they let people in early, so maybe somebody got, if there was more of it, they got those. But that's the only really. They said there was a lot of vintage from all decades, but that was the only one I really found. New recipes for good eating. I love that. There's no back cover on it. And then there was this one that was safety. And it's all about fire building, hiking. There was a whole box full of Girl Scout, Boy Scout, like the old ones. I did not get any of those. But now you're probably like, you got till 1 o'clock. Oh, it's already 1. Go back. So then I got these. I love these. I get them whenever I can. They're great to use as oversized book pages. But these are the Walter Foster. This one is. So this one is not as old. This is a Walter Foster as well. But they always have really cool images in. And they're great to use for huge book pages. This one's going to be pretty. I feel like I've sold this one before. Watercolor on rice paper. This one I will probably enjoy. This will be good for one of my art journals that are still not done. And drawing. There you go. All right, I'll show you these last books in here, and then I'll get to the big one because I'm going through every page of that. Oh, the mail woman's here. Hopefully she's not coming to our house. Okay, I'll flip through these. This one has that. There were a lot of readers, and I did pick up a lot. This was from 1911. It had a big ink spot on it, but I thought it was pretty cool. The pages felt good. Sung Under the Silver Umbrella. And trust me when I tell you, I did not crack any of these open. This is from 1966. And they've got all of the songs, I guess. And don't forget Billy's Friends. Budget Schmudget. Oh, this is cute. And it's got a cute cover as well. 1957. See, like I said, she put things on there. Hopefully Demi doesn't have to leave. Dave's parking behind her. I couldn't leave these behind. I love these. The Campbell's cookbook, and then a Campbell's. It's like delivery day around here. Main dishes, and this one is for my friend. Look away, Sandy. I did not know that she was doing a journal like this from 1968, but now that I know, this is coming her way just for the cover. But when I saw it, I couldn't leave it behind. And then I've sold these numerous times, and they're some of my favorites. I have a set of these as well. You didn't look, did you, Sandy? Sewing Casual Clothes, How to Sew for Children, and Professional Sewing Tips. These are really fun. So these will be coming to a sale too. And then, let's see. I'm almost done, friends. See how I did. I told Dave, or I told Landon, I said, he goes, how long are you going to be doing this? And I said, oh, an hour. And he's like, oh, right. This one I thought was cute. And I wanted to look at it because I think this would be really sweet for, oh, look at that, for Mother's Day. Let's see what the cover looks like without the dust jacket. Oh, it's the same. Wouldn't that be cute for a Mother's Day journal? There you go. All right, now, do you want me to show you the rest of the books and save the very, very best for last? I think I've shown you everything. I'll just show you the books really fast. All right. There's one thing in this little box that's left. Finding the New World, 1935. I won't open them all up. I always love these Just Imagine books. This is cute. It's all make-believe. Betsy the Magic Bus. This one had a couple little tears in it, it looks like. Now, this one I got for myself. The Discriminating Hostess, for my etiquette and hosting journals that I have not done. From Sea to Sea, 1946. American Adventures. I feel like I've sold this one before. This one doesn't look like it's ever even been cracked open. Hang on, I'll move these over here. I'm sure my neighbors are like, what in the world is that woman doing? Oh well. All right. Let's just go here. I'll start with this. This is the maps. And this couple was looking at them and then just laid them out there. And she mentioned this next book, and I was like, well, gosh, I can't believe she didn't want those. But it was like she set them out for me to look at. This is cool. Row. Are you back? I just went away for a minute. I saw that. And then this one, I can't wait to look at. It's the Weekly Reader Parade. And it is from, this is the one that they were looking at, and then she just put aside. She didn't want it. From 1947. But I'm really excited to look at this and see. Having trouble connecting? Can you guys see me? It says, unstable internet. Well, yeah, I'm outside, man. Look at this cool atlas. This internet better stay true till I show you the best for last. Tommy's Pets and the Wishing Well. I was not going to buy these, and then I know that a lot of you really love them because she quoted me a price for all of them, and I was like, no. And then she said, how about, and I don't know what she said, $10. And I said, okay, I would take them. But I think they were, I don't remember what the price was, but I got Raggedy Ann and Cookie Land and Raggedy Ann Stories and Raggedy Ann, more Raggedy Ann Stories, and The Wishing Pebble. And this one I have never seen, Raggedy Ann's Magical Wishes. So I did pick up those. Hopefully one of you will give them new life. Building for Health. I thought this one was cool. This is from 1936. Taking Care of Your Skin. There's just a couple more. This is a board book, but I just think it's really cool. I think this would make a cool, like these would make, whoa, it's falling apart. Covers with a really different shape journal. And I did buy another one of these. I have one of these myself. I love it. It was simply fun. And then I got my picture dictionary, The American Singer, which I think that would be great for a 4th of July journal. And one called Days and Deeds that's down there. It's just another reader. So you know what? I really need to have my reader sale, right? For sure. I need to probably have 2 or 3 of them. All right, here we go. Last but not least in the box. This was just, and she did charge me the $5 for it, but this was with all of the Christmas stuff underneath the table. I love me some vintage wrapping paper. So we're going to look at it together. I'm just going to hold them right up here. All right, there's these with the little birdies on them. Oh, and there's some little stickers that go on. Oh, look at that one. Can you guys see that? Let's go this way. Okay, these, oh my gosh, look at that. So this must go on the front, like, you gotta do some finagling, I guess. There's 2 of those. This must just be for like a box. Do you guys know how these work? Like you wrap this around the top of it and then the rest of it. Am I back? There we go. Flower cart. Some cute little birthday girls. Oh my goodness, look at this. Poodles. 2 of those. Could you see that? I didn't even look at the camera. I just stuck it up there. Some wedding. These seem to all be from probably the 50s, would be my guess. Some cars and boats. More of these labels. I love those things. Oh my goodness. And then that was the one full front and center. How cool is that? So, and they're pretty full sheets. Like, I'm sure some of them have been used, but for the most part, most of them are in wonderful shape. So, that, my friends, is everything that I got today at the estate sale. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for hanging out and spending a little bit of your day with me. I'm going to go in and maybe make a cup of decaf and warm up. But I will see you all on Tuesday. There's a chance I might get really crazy and go live on Monday, maybe do an extra sale sometime this week. But look for those. I'll post them on the Makers Market and on YouTube as well. But have a great Easter. I hope you have fun. Spend the day doing something awesome, maybe cooking and getting ready for tomorrow. And definitely spending it with everybody that you love. And have a great Easter. I appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all next week. Bye.